Have you ever worked a 13-hour shift with no break? If you aren't happy with the pay, I highly suggest leaving. You could probably work at UPS and get paid way more. It's a lot of work, but really good pay. 13-hour days? That is many chefs on many days. No breaks? That's not good. I once worked 72 hours straight with a team. The circumstances were very particular and there was not a moment of rest. The reason it was specifically 72 hours is that our relief team died en route in a brutal vehicle accident. It took ages for a swap out. Yes, on my feet all day in a hospital. It's torture, usually not worth the money and definitely not worth the burnout. Nothing changes if we don't demand better for ourselves, so demand better. Let's guess American? Yes. I work in a group home. There are 0 breaks and the shifts are 12 hours long, and if someone calls out sick I have to stay for their shift too. The good part is there's a lot of days off. No, your work is, usually, legally required to give you breaks. You're just screwing yourself if you don't take them. Don't be a doormat. Yeah, they suck, but you gotta take care of business. Definitely pass this up the chain, though. If this situation can be avoided, it should be. Being the anchor when shit hits the fan is one thing. Covering for your boss poor planning on the regular is another. Yes, I remember my first part-time job. Sure, they fucking suck. No break is illegal, by the way. No, because I do not live in a country that has poor workers' rights. Yes, it sucks. Never been working 14-hour and 14:30 is the longest I think, but several breaks. Like 10 min, 1 hour, 30 min, 10 min. Also short breather and WC breaks have always been okay on all jobs I have had. It's illegal not to have breaks here and big fines for the company even if it's me that chooses to skip the breaks and it gets noticed and reported. It's unproductive and inhumane not to have breaks. We ain't cattle to be herded around. I have, but I was asked nicely to do it by the boss and he was also going to do it so we could finish the job in one day and drive home rather than staying another day. We actually worked from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m., though we didn't stop for 30 m to eat at 1:18 HR double shift no break. It sucked, but it was an emergency, and the penalty rates made me okay with it. Yes, 17 hours, just because management was dragging their feet with the next shift thinking they might need to put them elsewhere. Shifting the data center took 2 days, but was less exhausting. Worked in theater all my life, used to pull 24-hour shifts and longer when I was young and stupid. A break was 5 minutes for a cigarette if you smoked. No, not legal. I want at least a few minutes to breathe and eat. Yes. Almost every day.